Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Another Husam X Tom Little Habibis. And we're here to discuss all things Liverpool. We're going to be talking the Alisson injury. We are going to be talking the Lask Linz game. We're going to be talking a little bit about, the Manchester City game. And also, was Tom wrong about the 4-4-2 formation? Already the chat is saying Husam and Lom, Husam and Lom. It's just as per usual. I'm always proven right, and Tom just doesn't know ball. Anyway, guys, make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing, whether you're watching this right now or on the replay. And remember, an hour and 45 minutes from now, we're going to be live as well, inshallah, for the Galatasaray watch along, in which we all woke up today feeling Turkish, because it's just how it goes. It's just a Man United hate along, isn't it? It's just how it goes, blood. Anyway, Habibis, slap the likes, subscribe, keep getting involved in the chat, keep letting me know your opinions. And all, please wish this guy a happy birthday today, because he turns 15. Please do wish Tom Little a happy birthday, man. Like Tom Little is joining us on another episode of Husam X Tom. How are you doing, Tom, man?
There are some wild accusations thrown at me about my 4-4-2 and my 4-2-3-1.
You've been proven wrong.
And how did I get proven wrong?
You're actually so shameless. You're genuinely the most shameless human being on this planet.
How did I get proven wrong?
Do you actually just want to get into it then?
Yeah, let's get into it. I want to see it.
No, okay, so you tell me then. How the hell do you think you were right?
We never actually saw it play. But the key selection decisions I made, Gakpo, I thought when he came on he was great. He had a good impact on the game.
You're
the only one I got wrong.
You're already deviating. I'm talking about the 4-4-2. Don't lie. 4-4-2 first half versus 4-3-3 second half. We're gonna fight.
We didn't play 4-4-2 in the first half.
Oh my days! Oh my days! He was watching a different game.
We didn't play 4-4-2 in the first half.
He was watching a different game.
We did not play 4-4-2 in the first half.
We literally did, because Thomas Salah was right midfielder.
Absolutely no chance we played 4-4-2 first half. We played 4-3-3.
Oh my god. Guys, is this guy like, is he taking the actual piss right now? Are you taking the piss?
Absolutely no way we played 4-4-2 in that first half.
Yes, we did. We played 4-4-2 in the first half.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Soboslai was not right mid. Soboslai was not right mid.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He literally was right mid. They're literally calling you Stevie Wonder in the chat. I'll be honest with you.
Right, okay. So if we play 4-4-2, then why was, McAllister deeper than Jones?
Because it's a 4-4-2.
4-4-2 has two midfielders that are sitting alongside each other, mate.
No, they don't. Not necessarily. One guy's more further forward. Soboslai was on the right. Jota was on the left. Curtis Jones was further forward. McAllister was deep. Listen, you can lean back and you can hold your face all you want. You know you're wrong, and you don't want to admit you're wrong. Just say I'm wrong. It's okay. It's just your 700th thing you got wrong.
No chance we play the 4-4-2.
You're asking for Frimpong to play in midfield. That's like the 4-4-2 is the lead. You know they're asking for a second trial.
When I say 4-4-2 with Frimpong in midfield.
You know that people on Twitter are asking me for a second trial. You know this, right?
I've quite literally just pulled up the average position. Soboslai was not right mid.
Oh my god, he keeps saying average position. He keeps saying average position. No one cares. Use your eye test.
This is an eye test. Average position is where you play.
Yeah, and he played right mid.
Let me share my screen. I'd love to know on what planet this is right mid. On what planet?
I bet he's on FOTMob or some random shit website. I promise you right now. Which site?
On what planet?
Which site is this?
It's SofaScore, mate.
Oh, SofaScore.
On what planet
the same one Hamza uses.
Is that right mid? What planet is that right midfield? Right midfield is over there. What planet is that striker? What planet is that striker?
But we weren't getting the ball, so he couldn't play that. Nate just explains it. It wasn't his average position because we weren't getting bossed off the ball and couldn't play the formation to begin with. Fact.
So then we didn't play how I wanted to play.
Okay.
My point was, you play that system. You play that system in and out of possession. If out of possession we defended in a 4-3-3, which is what is being suggested, then we didn't play my system. So how am I getting cooked when we didn't do it?
Oh, so you're just gonna lie. So you're also gonna lie
And
about Curtis Jones then? Curtis Jones had a good game, right?
Curtis Jones was crap. I'm not going to sit there and say he wasn't. He had a really poor game. Fine.
How come Curtis Jones was crap then? Mister, we should play him at the Ettihad, play him DM, all this. Can you tell the people?
He just first game back in the Premier League in over a month.
First game back. But why didn't you say that in the preview? Oh, I don't want him to play first game back in the Premier League against Man City.
Because I wanted him to play because I thought he would be able to handle it, but he couldn't. It's fine.
Chat. I know this guy is a lot of work, but you guys know I already give him the work every show. So let us know in the chat. No life stories. Did we play a 4-4-2 in the first half or 4-3-3? That's all I want. You know, Nate just broke it down. The reason why we could not play 4-4-2 is because they bossed us off the ball. Is because the formation didn't work to begin with. When we had the ball,
because we didn't play it in the way I told us to play it.
Yeah, okay. And we had the ball. Soboslai was right mid, and Salah was next to Nunez when we had the ball. And this is the problem, because you see, Klopp went with the Tom Little formation. He should have went with the Husam formation. Had we went with the Husam formation, we would have won the game. See, already 4-4-2, 4-4-2. It cannot just be me. Chat. See, 4-4-2. More people saying 4-4-2. Just let me know in the chat. Did we play 4-4-2 or 4-3-3? See, more people. Look. So all of these guys are wrong, and you're right. We would constantly transition from the 4-4-2 to who knows what, because we couldn't keep the ball. Fact. And we simply just couldn't keep the ball. That's the problem.
Right, so you're telling me in possession or out of possession we play the 4-4-2?
Okay, see, this is the problem. You're not listening. Can we actually argue?
No, I'm asking, in possession or out of possession did we play 4-4-2?
In possession.
In possession. Right, okay. So
now he's gonna get. Are you gonna use a different site this time to prove your point? Last time it was
I'm finding photos from the actual game of us in possession.
Yeah, we played. That's what Jamie Phillips is saying. We played a Klopp 4-4-2, not a Tom 4-4-2.
So then how are you trying to cook me and say I was wrong?
Because the 4-4-2 was wrong because we couldn't keep the ball, because it's suicide playing with two midfielders against Manchester City.
Again, let's go back to the difference. You didn't play my one. My one was a different setup.
Yeah, and the only difference is what? Gakpo?
I had Joe Gomez at left back, so you can push Trent.
First of all, Simicast had the game.
Simicast had a very good game.
Simicast had a very good game.
I had Cody Gakpo as the 10. I had Cody Gakpo as the 10. Because
and the only difference now is Curtis Jones played the 10.
Curtis Jones, I promise you, Curtis Jones did not play the 10.
Curtis Jones played the 10 between quotation marks because it's the Klopp 10. So, brother, why do you keep leaning back?
Gakpo,
okay, second half. When we brought on
Gravenberch was brilliant.
Okay, so when we brought on Gravenberch, did we switch to a 4-3-3? Yes or no? Or are you going to deny that now?
I don't think Gravenberch played a much different position than Curtis Jones did.
Oh,
Gravenberch was just better at it. Gravenberch is better at what was needed.
Oh my God, I could actually slap myself. There is no way you actually just fully denying the obvious right now.
I'm just trying to find a better photo of us in possession. Right, here we go. Here is one of us on the attack. Here's one of us on the attack.
If you're going to a different formation, to a different website, your opinion is immediately
I'm not. I'm going straight to some photos from the actual game.
Oh my God! You're just showing me a still moment to prove like you cannot do this, Tom.
That to me looks like a 3-man attack. That to me looks like a 3-man attack with Salah on the right wing.
Tom, even you're smarter than this.
Looks like a 3-man attack with Salah on the right wing.
Okay,
Salah certainly wasn't in that position.
Okay, here's the thing. The problem is, Loris. Big up Lauren for the super chat. I managed Liverpool 6 trebles in 10 seconds in Career Manager. I know more than Klopp. Trust me, bro. Yo, Lauren. You know what it is? You know, all week long on every watch along, on every stream, they've all been going like, when's Husam X Tom? When's Husam X Tom? Because we just need to dunk on you for this shit first half take. What did I tell you from the start? The reason why we need to play 4-3.
You're trying to cook me for a take. I didn't do.
But your one didn't work because they had no Nunez.
What? It would have worked though because Nunez was crap and couldn't keep hold of the ball.
I didn't think Nunez was crap, to be honest. Nunez should have scored the header, in my opinion. That's the one thing you could blame him for. Other than that, I didn't necessarily think he was bad.
So the one where he's got given the ball through and then doesn't get out his feet and then gets tackled. Even though when Haaland was in that same situation, gets it out with one touch and finishes.
Is this an alternative universe? Is this an alternative universe? How am I defending Nunez and you attacking him?
Because you cannot tell me Nunez had a good game. You can't tell me.
No. I just said Nunez wasn't crap. Nunez was okay, but we didn't create him anything.
I watched Cody Gakpo. What do you mean we didn't create him anything?
We didn't. We created him
not having shot.
One was like sort of a half chance in the second half that Salah created, and the first one was the header. Bro, what is wrong with you? How are you making me defend Nunez?
So the header, the one in the first half where he couldn't get out his feet. Then you've got the one where he's running in a 3-on-3. He was in a 3-on-3. Just because he didn't get the chance created doesn't mean he was an idiot. He ran in 3-on-3 and made the wrong decision. He should have shot. Instead, he passed it to Salah on a stupidly tight angle. And then chances wasted because he then makes
and for me, the goal that he should have scored is the header. Other than that, I cannot say he should have scored any chance we created for him. And he was offside anyway.
I don't care if he's offside. Finish it. Don't struggle to get out your feet because the ref didn't even put the flag up. The flag didn't even go up. Put it in and then get it. I don't care.
Lauren's
but the fact of you getting the ball and go, no.
How are you making me defend Nunez? Blood thought playing until 4 a.m. with Staffy on pros. He was fit to take Linder's spot. You can't lie, you're getting exposed by the chat as well. He was up till 4 a.m. playing pro clubs with Staffy.
I was.
Oh, well, this explains why you didn't realize there was a 4-4-2.
Because it wasn't a 4-4-2.
Yeah, but Jamie Phillips already explained to you it was a Klopp 4-4-2, not your 4-4-2, because Gakpo wasn't there.
So then, hold on. If we attacked in a 4-4-2, what position was Trent?
Right back.
But Trent inverted, mate.
Yeah, so we had another midfielder.
So then it's not a 4-4-2, is it? Because you've got 3 defenders.
Listen. Don't be a smart.
No.
Don't be a smart ass. Okay, so do Arsenal? So do Arsenal play 3-5-2 because Zinchenko inverts?
In possession, yeah.
Oh fuck! You're just doing too much now. In possession, out of possession, blah blah blah.
You were the one who started the in possession.
I'm a smart ass tactical.
You.
What's 4-4-2 wrong? Yes or no? What's 4-4-2 wrong? Oh my god, you're so shameless. Oh,
we didn't play the right personnel for it. We didn't play the right personnel.
By the way, when you say Trent inverted, Trent did invert, but he wasn't inverting all the time. He played right back a lot of the time as well. And he was up against Doku and done really well against Doku.
Yes, he was a right back when defending, which is what he's always been. But in possession, he inverts into centre mid.
I think you're smoking some of the good stuff. I'll be honest with you. I think you're smoking some class A
You're sitting there trying to press it on me, saying my shape was wrong when we didn't play my personnel. My shape required my personnel.
But you know why your shape didn't work? Because there would be no focal point for the attack.
What are you telling me? Mo Salah, who has been the focal point in Liverpool's attack for a number of years and has done it against Man City, both home and away, wouldn't be able to be a focal point in the attack.
Mo Salah's there in both. By the way, Mo Salah's in my formation, in your formation, and in Klopp's formation. So let's not do that.
But he would have played different roles. Why is that so hard to understand?
Yeah, Mo Salah would have been the striker, which I don't think he would have done well as the striker. I actually thought Mo Salah's best moments, by the way, it came from right wing. Even the assist to Trent, he was in the position he always occupied.
Yes, because he was on the right wing for the game. Obviously, his best moments are going to come in that position he's played all game. He was not the striker. He was not the striker.
In the second half.
He was not the striker in the first half.
Oh my god!
If he was the striker, right? So Husam, let's.
I really just thought you were going to say I'm wrong.
Let's go back, Husam. That
Yes.
chance you're saying I should have scored the cross. Who's trying to put the
Which one? The header, you mean?
Yeah, the header from the cross which
Yeah.
Alisson saved. Who was the player who put that cross in, mate, from the right wing?
Mo Salah.
Oh, so his best moments wasn't the striker because he didn't play as a striker. Plays the right
Yeah,
wing.
and who ran across from him when he wanted to make that cross? Who ran across from him? Szoboszlai.
What?
So he was playing right mid.
So Szoboszlai's made that run multiple times this season, playing as a centre mid. Henderson made that run multiple times, playing as a centre mid. You're trying to use this run thing like Henderson.
I can't believe you're actually saying the formation was the same first half, second half. It just shows me you're not watching.
Right, personnel changes the way a system plays. We play differently.
No, because 10 minutes ago you said Gravenberch did just what Curtis Jones did. You said that.
He did. He had the same job, but he done it better.
No, he didn't have the same job. He was playing LCM fully. McAllister dropped a lot deeper. He was playing DM in second half.
Jones was playing LCM.
Jones was not playing LCM. Jones was playing crap. That's what he was playing.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm bashing my head against a fucking brick wall.
Yeah, because you just don't know ball, Tom. There's a reason why you're holding your head.
Husam, please find me a photo, a still image, which is all I need, of Salah and Nunez up front together, with Szoboszlai on the right, Jota on the left, Jones at the 10, and then McAllister behind. Because that's what you said we played.
I can't find you that image is because newsflash, it did not work. You understand?
But you said that was how we played. You said that was how we played. So at some point in possession, at some point in possession, it would have taken that shape, whether it worked or not. At some point it would have taken shape. Jones was crap. I'm not arguing that Jones was crap. I'm not arguing that. Jones was awful. Jones had a really poor game, and I'm disappointed because I thought it was a big opportunity for him. He had a really poor game. But you're trying to cook me for my system when we didn't even play my system with my personnel.
Yeah, but the reason why the system didn't work to begin with is because City kept the ball and they dominated us.
City kept the ball because they kept getting it into Rodri. Now let's track back, Husam. Let's go all the way back.
Oh, he's gonna go like if I put Gakpo on Rodri. Rodri was shit on Saturday.
Oh my god! Right, Rodri was not shit on Saturday. Rodri was one of the best.
Yes, he was. He had a very bad game.
Rodri was one of the best players in that City team.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry. No one in this chat can tell me Rodri had a poor game. Every single time we tried to press, he bypassed the press. And that led to us getting caught on so many attacks because our midfield would be caught out because it was a 4-3-3. Rodri was brilliant in that game, and then we finally done him. Gravenberch done him. We done Rodri one time, and we got the goal from him.
You guys, man, why do we always do this to ourselves, man?
Rodri was not poor. Rodri had a really good game. Rodri done everything that he needed to. And my whole plan was stop the ball getting into Rodri, force the build up in other ways. Force the build up through Kyle Walker. Force the build up through Guardiola.
Because Rodri has a certain standard of being the best DM in the world. You understand? That's
Rodri being bad by his standards.
I cannot hold Rodri to Scott McTominay standards. I hold Rodri to Rodri standards. And by the way, Ryan Gravenberch for our goal just ran past Rodri.
Did I or did I not say that? Did I not say that?
How was Rodri amazing when he should have stopped their goal?
One moment means he had a crap game.
Yeah, and one moment cost. Did Alisson have a crap game?
Alisson had multiple crap moments, not just one.
He was correct. It was a correct foul. It should have been a foul.
Weren't even saying that one, mate.
And he saved the Haaland 1-on-1. The Haaland before we scored, not a 1-on-1, but he saved the tap-in. The goal was 100%
made the mistake for the goal. Made the mistake
for the goal. For me, the goal was 100% Alisson's fault.
Had multiple other moments where he passed the ball out straight to a Foden or straight to a Doku or straight to a Bernardo. His distribution was awful.
Game in a Liverpool shirt.
Yes.
But with
Rodri, that one or the one in lockdown.
Yeah, but with Rodri, he should have stopped. He should have stopped the goal. That's the thing. So
yes, he probably should have done. But that doesn't mean, therefore, all the work Rodri done in that game beforehand All the work he done
Yeah, and
before
he
in that
wasn't
game
good
was
even when
now
he was
wiped off.
beforehand. The point is, he
though, 'cause
wasn't playing.
he
Rodri
picked
had
up
a shit
half
game,
press.
Tom. Bernardo
Rodri-
Silva was their best midfielder. Bernardo Silva was their best midfielder.
Yes, I agree. Bernardo Silva was their best midfielder.
Yeah, and Rodri was
Rodri also had a good game.
Okay, so now it makes me wonder who you thought had a bad game for us then.
Alisson,
Okay, agreed. Who else?
Jones,
Yes.
Nunez.
Okay, I don't agree.
And you could argue Jota. I think Jota needs to get on the ball a little bit more. So if someone wants to say Jota,
Szoboszlai had a good game.
I thought Szoboszlai done not a good game, but I didn't think he had a bad game. If you ask me, who had a poor game? I don't think Szoboszlai had a poor game. I don't think he had a great game. It's very hard. It's very hard to play that position that Szoboszlai's in.
I thought so. Which position? RCM? Hasn't he played it all season long?
Again, when Trent is inverting and you're up against Jeremy Doku, and you've got also
just got him out. Literally just got him out.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. He's had that.
Who was our best three players then? I dare you. Who was our best three players?
Our best three players: Matip.
Correct.
McAllister.
McAllister should have been number one, but okay.
No, I didn't have any specific order. You just asked me to name the best three. McAllister was the best player, then Matip.
Okay.
And then either Trent or Van Dijk. I'm happy with either.
You fucking agenda merchant.
How?
Where's Tsimikas?
Oh shit! Yeah, Tsimikas can go third then, and I've
no. McAllister won. That was the best player for us.
Yeah.
Second was Tsimikas.
I'm Matip second.
God, man, you just hate Tsimikas. Tsimikas locked up Foden. He locked him up.
Tsimikas did brilliantly. I thought Joel Matip
had him in the penitentiary. And by the way, he actually impressed me going forward as well.
I don't actually remember much of what he done going forwards, but I'll take your word for it.
I think he showed the bravery going forward. It's not like he done anything.
What I thought Costas done right was not doing what he used to do, which was
that's what I'm saying.
He panic in possession. He tried. What Tsimikas was very good on the ball. He just played the simple passes backwards.
Best games for us. Best games.
Tsimikas just kept it simple, kept it easy. I forgot Tsimikas. Tsimikas is easily in the top three. I just forgot him. I was too busy.
Yeah, but why did you forget him? Because you're an agenda merchant.
I'm not an agenda. I've admitted he had a very good game. He was one of the better players for us.
Okay, but you put Matip ahead of him.
Yeah, I think Joel Matip had a tough job against Haaland and Doku. Because how many times was Matip also having to deal with Doku as well as having to deal with Haaland? Haaland had one moment in that game, and it was one moment which was caused by a poor kick out, and then Trent and Szoboszlai not getting the right tackle in. I don't hold Matip at fault for that goal. Everything else, Haaland didn't really have a sniff, bar one of the chance which Matip got a touch on, and then Alisson saved. Matip was blocking stuff, Matip was clearing stuff, and then when Trent was getting caught out of position, Matip was straight over to help deal with Doku and made a number of good tackles on Jeremy Doku. Made a number of good tackles. So I would give Matip the nod slightly just because of how difficult his job was. Tsimikas had a difficult job against Phil Foden, but Tsimikas didn't also have to deal with channel runs from Haaland. Tsimikas also didn't have to deal with late runs from Bernardo. All this sort of stuff. Tsimikas just done a really good job on locking up Foden. Really good. Won't fault him for that. But I think Matip had a tougher job, and I think he done it better.
You just hate Costas, I'll be honest with you.
It's not hating Costas. If you want to put Tsimikas second, you can put him second. But I think the unanimous top three should be McAllister, Tsimikas, Matip. Whatever order you want to put it in, you put it in.
I'm putting Trent ahead of Matip.
I can't do that. I think Trent was fourth.
Trent shushed them.
He did.
And he scored the equalizer.
It was super.
That goal, I'll be honest with you, he probably deserves. If we're like putting the BS aside, you could still give it. Like I think he deserved man of the match as well. And by the way, all the City fans have been salty as fuck ever since the game.
McAllister. I thought this was McAllister's best game.
Yeah, we finally agree on something.
I thought he was brilliant.
Was our best player
I thought he was absolutely brilliant. In possession, out of possession, I thought McAllister done everything right. And I've been trying to figure out why that was. Why City won the toughest games.
Red Chabi, I'm so tired of your crap, to be honest with you, and you on the other like Nunez sexuals. Guys, I just defended Nunez at the start of this video, but let's not fucking do this.
I'm the one who's been having a go. I'm honestly down to go with Nunez because I thought he should have done better.
Please. Like Tom Little, right? Me and him disagree, and he attacked Nunez and I defended him. But let's not do this. This whole fucking like every time, bro. Like it's just we have to find an extraterrestrial reason to just like Nunez. Come on, man. I just thought he wasn't bad on the pitch. I don't give a fuck if he punched Pep Guardiola. If he punched
I expected
Bruno Fernandes, I would have had different energy.
Bernardo Silva. If he'd have clocked Bernardo Silva, yes.
Yeah, I can't stand Bernardo as well. Bernardo, Richarlison, Bruno Fernandes, any of the Pickford, any of these three guys get a punch, or he gets a 10 out of 10. But Pep, it is what it is. He is a checkbook bald fraud asshole, but yeah. So anyway, look, speaking on the game just quickly, just give me an overview thought on the game just before we move on, because we have a lot to talk about. We got Jacob in the chat as well.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with the results. Going away to the Ettihad where they've won 23 games in a row and beating the team that stops them, I'm always going to be happy with that result.
Thank you.
Performance-wise, it wasn't, stellar. I think a couple of players really sort of let themselves down, but overall, you're not going to hear me complaining. I mean, I saw something the other day about how some tactical online was saying, Liverpool got battered and they got dominated and they got humbled. I'm sitting there going, at what point are we going to sit there and go, like, are we going to revert back to normal football and go, I'm happy with the draw away to the toughest side in Europe?
No, 100%. I'm with you.
That's a very good result. That's a very
I'm
good
with you
result.
on this. People going like, oh my God, why are Liverpool fans celebrating a draw? Why are we happy with the draw? Has anyone ever thought that Manchester City have won 23 games in a row at the Ettihad? Why are we... By the way, out of 38 games, the toughest game in the whole season is away at the Ettihad. Everyone here agrees, right? Like, let's just cut the BS here. It's harder than any other game. And because it's harder than any other game, I'm taking a draw. And I know if you probably offered Pep Guardiola in a dark room where no one sees him a draw at Anfield, he's taking it.
100%. This result was best case scenario in terms of how we played. And what it means is we can still win this. So when I look at it, to win these tough title races, you've got to beat your rival team on aggregate. I'm not saying you've got to beat them every game.
At least home.
Yeah, you've got to win on aggregate, basically. You've got to win your home game and not lose your away game. We've done the toughest part, which is not lose your away game. And we've got it out the way early. So now we wait for Anfield, where we can, get the win on aggregate almost. And that could be a massive step for us. We've done a job. It wasn't stellar, it wasn't brilliant, but we've done a job. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, I agree.
And also the Trent goal, superb finish. Genuinely superb finish. That is so difficult.
Yes.
With the pressure he's under,
and the
way he's got to take it.
So salty. Hold that, because a Scouser nutted on your whole fan base. Not even dunked. He nutted on you.
Do you know what it was?
That. You sang Feed the Scousers for 90 minutes and then a Scouser scored the equalizer. Hold that, you bunch of P words. I don't even want to cuss. I'm starting a new era of Husam. I would stop cussing. But these guys have pissed me off ever since the game. They've just been salty as fuck. Every YouTube show I go on, it's like, let me bitch about Trent for half an hour. Let me complain that Doku is one man of the match. Let me cry about Gary Neville. Yes, Trent can be one of the best right backs of all time. Yes, he could become that. Why are you bitching? Why are you moaning? Hold the L and just firm it and keep it stepping. They're so pathetic, man.
City fans went into that game already thinking that Doku had done Trent before the game even started. And the moment we got into the game, it really wasn't that simple. And Trent was actually giving it a good go. And, yes, Jeremy Doku got past him. The dribble past seven times is the most bollock stat I think I've ever seen. I've watched that video
on YouTube.
I've seen that video.
One of them, 40-second video. Thank you.
One of them is Jeremy Doku going like this. Doesn't go anywhere. Just goes. Trent doesn't do anything.
Two of them were literally him just controlling the ball.
Like it's a ball. I'll give him two. I'll give him 2 or 3. But Trent also won a hell of a lot of duels. Trent also fucking scored. And that was the big issue with Jeremy Doku's game. The end product simply wasn't there. Albeit, I think some of the times Alvarez bottled it.
Trent did not win a hell of a lot of duels. Trent won the most. He won the most possessions on the pitch. And he had the most interceptions. What the hell? Talking about, whoa, he just, no, like he played really well, Trent. I'll be honest with you, it's just been these City fans just bitching and a couple of Chelsea fans with inferiority complex because they have reached games.
Do you know what it is, Sam? I think City fans are moaning and panicking because they know that we're a bigger threat than Arsenal. And if this was Arsenal, they'd done Arsenal 4-1 at the Ettihad last year. That's no problem. We went to the Ettihad, and a year that we are close to being back to title contenders, we've got a draw in tough circumstances. They're now sitting there going, don't like that. Because if that was Arsenal, it's a 3-1-4-1 win.
It's not just a right back, it's the right back. It is
the right back.
Anyway, we're going to talk about something triggering for us Liverpool fans now in a second, so stick around. Everyone watching us right now, there's 300 of you in here. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. Remember to stick around and come back for our hate-along of Manchester United, Galatasaray. We always...
Is that game still going ahead, is it?
What's up?
Is that game still going ahead? Because I saw...
Yeah, 5:45.
No, because the pitch is mad in terms of how, like, waterlogged it is, so I don't know if it's still going ahead or not. They've been doing pitch inspections
let them
all day.
play in the rain. They can hold that. They can barely play without rain. Anyway, so yeah, stick around as well for the hate along, inshallah, with the Manchester United. By the way, I think I'm so glad Honesty brought it up earlier on. He was like, why is people being negative? I'm so glad me and Tom agree. Brother, there is no reason for us to hate like on a draw away at the Ettihad. People just bitching for the sake of it at this point.
You can question individual performances, but the results, no more about.
And by the way, we manufactured our own downfall. You could argue if Alisson doesn't make that dumbass pass, and FYI, he should have saved the Haaland shot as well. I'll be honest with you, like it's just you. Listen, let me not even go.
Anyway. The thing is, the one thing that gets me with Alisson is he saves all these fucking mistakes for Man City. He has a faultless season, and in the moment he gets to City, he's like, oh, no, come on, I just need one game, Ali, where you're spot on against City. That's all I need.
And the Diaz header at the end, oh my God, imagine we won it. Lord have mercy on my soul. Anyway, speaking of Alisson, that's the kind of point we want to go to next. That's why he's on the thumbnail. Everyone watching us right now, make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Everyone right now, please hit that like button, subscribe. We have 300 people watching us. The target is 200 likes. So we want to get there by the end of the video. Big up to Lauren and Ozan for the super chat. I'm going to put up now in a second because that's kind of the next topic I want to head into. And that is, man, like Ali, confirmed injury for Alisson Becker. Husam and Tom, how confident are you about Kelleher in the next 4 games? I'm going to let you handle this one.
More confident than Adrian. I've seen some weird fucking narratives on Twitter the last couple of days about, oh, Adrian should get the spot back over Kelleher. And I'm going, no. Are we just forgetting the pain Adrian has caused us against Atletico Madrid, against Aston Villa, against Chelsea? All these games where Adrian has been crap and we don't trust him in goal. Kelleher is better. Kelleher is just in a bit of bad form. Let's not forget that in the season we won the quad, or we didn't win the quad, but we were challenging for the quad and we won the Carabao Cup. Kelleher was played in that final. Kelleher was brilliant in that final. Made a number of good saves. Then he played Chelsea again when Ali was out. Made a number of good saves again. Kelleher is a decent keeper. For the next 4 games, am I going to be as confident as I was with Alisson in goal? Obviously,
you can't be by definition because he's the best keeper in the world.
Yeah. But I'm not now sitting there going, oh, Crystal Palace without Eze.
Yeah, but the question is, are you shitting yourself?
No. I'm not shitting myself. And I don't think anyone should be, because you've got to look at the teams that we're playing. We're playing a Crystal Palace who are injury ravaged. They've got no Czech they've got no Aberici Eze. They're missing our game. We're playing Sheffield United. Need I say any more? And we're playing, I think is it Fulham? Is it Fulham? Is the other
Fulham
one?
this Sunday.
Fulham with 2 strikers who not turned up at all this season.
You're doing too much.
And then we've got 2 Europa League games. Honest to God, I wouldn't be shocked to see Adrian play in the Europa League games. Wouldn't shock me.
The Europa League game, we've qualified. Like I would qualified anyway. To be fair, like all we have to do is beat Lask, Linz at home, and then khalas, we're good to go.
Yeah, we just need to top that group. I don't want to play another round. I don't need to play another round of fixtures. Just get it done. I am not sitting there worrying about Kelleher going, oh, season's over. We're going to lose all these games. No. I back the defence to turn up. I back the attack to turn up. And I back Kelleher to have decent performances. Is he going to be? No. But no one's as good as Alisson.
Yeah,
Kelleher's
no
still
one is as good as Alisson, despite the mistake. 100% no one's as good as Alisson. And the reality is this, look, when it comes to the Kelleher situation, first of all, whoever's saying play Adrian, with all due respect, I don't know.
Right. Okay, I will say this. We can play Adrian because Alisson's injured. That is part of the ruling as to why we didn't
No.
include Adrian
I'm
in
saying
the
in the
squad.
Prem. I'm saying in the Prem. You already know my thoughts on Europa group stages. Let's not go there. I'm talking about the Prem. I'm talking about the Premier League. Whoever's saying play Alisson in the Premier League, you are smoking Class A drugs. You're actually smoking some of the finest drugs on this universe. Have some shame and decorum. Like, actually have some shame. That's all I'm going to say. There is no way you want us to play thing. Because Ozan here, to answer your question, First of all, thank you for the super chat. Second of all, he would have played the Europa League games anyway, Kelleher. So I feel like including the Europa League games in it is a little bit shameless. We're lucky because we are playing Crystal Palace, Sheffield, and Fulham in the next 3 games in reverse order. Fulham first, and then Sheffield, and then Crystal Palace. So I think we will be able to cope and handle that situation. My only thing is with Kelleher, his form has dipped a little bit this season. I felt to lose away, he let himself down to lose away. I thought a couple of moments he was very shaky. The third goal specifically we conceded, I didn't like how he just, hit the ball like so softly and gently, like, he's hugging his partner or something. Like, you have to just be a bit more stern with it. You have to just clear it properly. But Alisson will be back for Manchester United. We don't need him against Manchester United anyway, because we're just going to score 6 or 7. So it's going to be easy in that game. It's Arsenal, the game that I'm worried about. So that's where we need Alisson back for. But
I think the bigger blow is Jota, to be honest. Losing Jota for an extended period of time is a bigger blow.
Yes, because you know what's worrying me? Klopp didn't even say for how long. He just said we're losing Jota.
He said we're losing him for a bit longer. It's a bit more serious. So we're losing him for a bit longer. And Jota's been our second best attacker this season, arguably. He's got 8 goals. He's always turned up in the Europa League. I look at Jota and his finishing and just think, when you're in these tight games, you're gonna miss that.
Why are you like this? Why?
What?
Jota's not our second best forward.
I mean, you could argue he's been our second best this season because
Nunez
he's got 8 goals. Yeah, I think Nunez has been our second best, but you could argue.
So why say Jota then?
Because people will argue that he's been second best because he's got 8 goals.
Who cares what people say? I'm here to ask you your opinion.
Sorry. I won't ever say people say again. Sorry.
Thank you.
But Jota's been good this season. Jota's been important for us. Jota's put up a number of important goals. It's a big chance for Gakpo and Diaz to step up. And I just wonder which one is going to take it. It'll probably be Diaz, but I would like to see Gakpo get a couple of games because I think people are forgetting how good Cody Gakpo can be.
This is where rotation is going to matter now.
Mm-hmm.
This is like shit now. Rotation matters because where are you going to play all these guys?
Jurgen Klopp's got to find a way, mate. He's got to find a way. It's why we pay him $200,000 a week. Jurgen Klopp's got to find a way to make this work.
You actually went and researched Klopp's salary?
I've known it for years, mate. Ever since he signed that new deal.
So shameless. Why are you researching Klopp's salary?
I didn't search it. It was in an article.
Yeah, and you had to Google Klopp's average wage or whatever.
No, it was an article about when he signed his new deal, and it included how much he's on. He's the second highest paid manager in the league behind Pearce.
I know exactly when you found out this information. When you wanted him sacked last season for Amarim.
No, I don't care what money he's on.
Oh, you don't care?
He could have been on £5 a week.
I don't know who to go to first. I'm going to go to you, Tom, as Liverpool got smacked up today. What are you saying?
It's okay, Tom.
Jurgen, mate, I love you, but it's time to go. I think this is what it's come to. I don't think the players are buying into it anymore. I really don't, because I looked at that game beforehand. I looked at it and I thought he's put out our best 11. He put out our best 11 that we had at the time. You know, we had the midfield, we had the attack.
Hello, Tom.
AI is mad, you know. AI is mad. The deep face people can do now is mental, you know. fuck's sake.
You wanted the Portuguese Brendan Rodgers to manage our club.
I still like it.
Anyway.
The thing is though, people still like try and go, no, I mean, I'm still a good manager.
By the way, guys,
if Jurgen Klopp was to leave, at the end of his contract, I would want Amarim to replace him. But I don't think he's going to leave. I don't think he's going to leave at the end of his contract.
You're a wool. That's the reality. I'm the real Scouser. I just don't sound like one. Tom, you're a fraud. You everywhere except uploading it. Listen, I already bullied Tom Little about not uploading on his own channel because it sets a bad precedence. Also, about James Redmond, I spoke to him today, guys. He just has a new job. He's just trying to figure stuff out, but he'll be back soon, inshallah. So stick around. Honestly, big up. I spoke to James today. Don't worry, guys. He's safe and happy. Shout out James Redmond. You get me? Husam had that clip in his back pocket waiting. I did. And you know why I played that? I played that because Tom pissed me off with his answer. He's like, oh, Jurgen's got to figure that out, mate. I'm asking you, mate, Tom Postecoglou, who won the treble on FIFA. Can you tell me your opinion in terms of rotation? What do we do against Lask? Go on, then.
Gakpo up front. Because I don't want to play any of the starters. This is going to sound like a horrific front three. It probably will be a horrific front three.
Can you start on the goalkeeper like a normal human?
Okay. Kelleher in goal.
Okay.
Gomez, Konate, Kwanzaa.
I keep forgetting we have Kwanzaa, you know. I'm
probably Luke Chambers. Probably Luke Chambers at left back. Endo.
Harvey.
Gravenberch, Harvey.
What do you mean, Gravenberch?
Well, let me get to my attack as well. Doak on the right, Gakpo in front, and because I don't want to play Luis Diaz, you're gonna fucking hate this. Curtis Jones on the left.
Are you playing? Oh my god! I just realized what you're doing.
Curtis
Jones
has got to play left wing.
You just do not understand the sport. This is my team. Kelleher, so he could regain confidence. Play Adrian against Gilwaz away. Kelleher, I believe Tsimikas needs a rest. So I am going Luke Chambers. I'm gonna go. Not gonna go Konate. I'm gonna want Konate to play on the weekend because we'll be more susceptible. To counterattacks from Fulham because they don't play possession. So I'm going. Konate.
Then my counter argument to that would be why I want to keep Matip on the side is Joe Matip's better in the air, and I think that Fulham strikers Vinicius and Jimenez are better in the air. If we were up against Crystal Palace and we were up against Ettihad, who's trying to beat the last man, then I'd go Konate. But because I think Fulham are going to try and put...
Yeah, but I think we just need Konate. Konate is very good in the air, by the way. What are you doing right now?
Joe Matip's the fourth best defender in the air this season. And Van Dijk's number one. Colwell is number two, I think. I can't remember who's number three, and then Matip's number four. Matip wins like 77%.
Colwell makes me ignore the rest because Colwell has been crap this season. Anyway, so let me just finish my team. You fraud. Konate, not Konate, sorry. Matip, Kwanzaa. And I'm putting Luke Chambers, already said. Gomez and Chambers, right back, left back. The midfield three is Jones, Elliott, and Endo because Jones is not touching the pitch against Fulham for me. The midfield three selects itself against Fulham. On the right, I'm going Tom Little. Down the middle, I'm going Cody Gakpo. On the left, I'm going Luis Diaz because he didn't play enough against City, and I'm just going to give him some game time before I play him this Sunday. So, yeah. And for Sunday, I'm going with the strongest lineup we have, which is I was about to say Alisson. I'm so used to it.
So it's not the strongest lineup we have.
Yeah, Trent, Van Dijk, Konate. I'm going Tsimikas again. I'm going McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch, and I'm going Salah, Nunez, Diaz.
I don't want Diaz playing both games.
What are your thoughts on the Gakpo thing? Because I don't think he could play left wing for us.
I think he can do. I just think it's a different way of playing left wing.
What do you mean?
I think because I think
we needed to explain these things so you don't deny them when I ask you about it.
Yeah, I look at Gakpo and I don't think the way we traditionally play left wings are with blister and pace, beating a man. don't think Gakpo's that type of winger, but I think Gakpo can play it because I think he's got better passing and better creativity out there and better crossing. He's more of a. I'd say Gakpo.
Your
Big
microphone cut off.
Yeah. Traditional big man winger in that sense. So like, he could do it, but it wouldn't be how we're used to it. But I also think that the issue Gakpo's got at the minute is because of how we've played that attack and how we've adjusted that midfield, the false nine's relevance and need is waning very quickly because Szoboszlai is so creative, because we're pushing Trent to be creative, because Gravenberch is creative, because McAllister's creative. We don't need someone else to drop into the midfield and be creative as well.
So you said all of that and then you still say Gakpo left wing. Do you understand? You just contradicted every word you just said.
How did I come? You asked me what are my thoughts on him at left wing.
Yeah, and you did because the fact that we have Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gravenberch as our midfield three is exactly why we can't have Gakpo playing left wing.
Gakpo, why can we not have him playing left wing then?
Because Gakpo is not explosive enough. Gakpo's acceleration is not like the others in terms of pace and power. And Gakpo operates the best.
Who's quicker out of Jota or Gakpo?
Jota, 100%. Explosive, I always say. You keep saying quicker. I say explosive. Listen to the word so you can fight me properly. I'm saying who gets from 0 to 20 quicker? It's Jota.
I think Gakpo can be quick, though. I think Gakpo has an element of explosiveness. I just think Gakpo needs to start a little bit deeper for it.
I just said I like waffles, and he's like, pancakes are nice. Okay, who's arguing that? Gakpo can be quick, though. Thank you. Yalla, go on. Hold your head.
Gakpo can play on the left. Gakpo will be fine on the left. It just wouldn't be what we're used to. And I think Gakpo also might need to adapt to play to how he played striker, similar to how he played it with Holland at the World Cup, where he was more of just a traditional forward instead of this false nine. I think Gakpo's got to play that. I think people are forgetting how good Cody Gakpo can be. Okay. Gakpo is a brilliant player. Gakpo's got a lot of on-the-ball quality. Gakpo can retain the ball. Gakpo's good at dribbling. I just think because we've got Nunez, because we've got Diaz, because we've got Salah, it's more of a traditional front three. That's what we're leading to. I think Gakpo's got to get more games. Honestly, Gakpo needs games.
Listen to this team, Tom. Onana, Lindelof, Amrabat, Maguire, Bruno, Højlund, Garnacho, Anthony, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay.
How's that setting up then? Because you just rattled off a list of names that I couldn't really figure out.
Because they arrange them in number because they're stupid.
Right, let me have a look, see if it's actually...
Lindelof and Maguire as the centre-backs. Luke Shaw left back. Wan-Bissaka right back. Amrabat, McTominay, Bruno midfield. Garnacho left. Anthony right. Højlund up top.
Rashford suspended, isn't he?
We have really disgraced the Premier League. We have really disgraced the Premier League this season by not appearing in the Champions League. You know, yesterday I saw one of them Italian accounts going like, I told you guys the Premier League is not strong. I told you guys the Premier League is overrated. Yeah, it just, you know, if we were in the Champions League, we would have been through like 4 rounds ago.
But what Italian fan? Because if I really want to be nitpicky, Newcastle got a very, should have probably won that game yesterday. It's a very dodgy handball call.
Yeah, it's not a penalty for me.
And then I look at, you know, AC Milan beat PSG at home. Whoop-de-doo. Newcastle smashed PSG at home. So when PSG play the Italian sides, unless AC Milan can get a draw away at the Parc des Princes, Newcastle have done better than them this season, and Newcastle are not our finest representative. They're really not. I think
we let ourselves down, to be honest with
you. Yeah, it's our fault. We're not in the Champions League.
It is.
But even then, Man City played 5-1-5 in the Champions League.
Speaking of left-hand side, by the way, Kylian Mbappe, what do you say?
How much are you going to cost? That's the big thing, because there's been across the past 2 days, there's been so many rumours flying about players. There's been Todibo. There's been Inacio.
I don't think that fraud Ratcliffe lets that happen.
There's been
the little weasel.
Who else has there been? João Neves from Benfica.
Yeah.
There's been Mbappe. There's been
Okay.
Frimpong. There's been
Okay.
Wirtz.
Frimpong
There's
from
just
you
so many
because
names.
Wirtz is a shit signing for us. Go on.
No, I'm just saying there's been so many names thrown about, so I don't know who exactly to believe. But
Guys,
I like Mbappe.
guys, Tom Little wants to play Frimpong as DM next to McAllister. This
Why do
is
I wanna
why.
play- Hold on.
Why I'm here to teach him the sport.
Husam, where did I say I want Frimpong to play DM?
Go on. Where do you want Frimpong to play? The right
As a
wing
more
back, the left wing back. Where do you want to
As
play?
as a more traditional right back, not the same.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said, you liar.
Here
Pull
is
up
what
the
I
tweet
said.
right now.
Here is what I
I'm
said.
gonna put it up because I know you will lie and you will post something different. Because you probably tweeted about Frimpong before. Because they were atting me and telling me, Husam, you must put this guy to court again.
I actually haven't ever tweeted the word Frimpong. This was the tweet. Call me crazy, but commit to centre mid Trent and bring this lad in for 35 million. At what point do I say, oh yeah,
Okay,
I
I
want
read that
Frimpong
wrong.
playing DM with McAllister?
I read that wrong. I just said
Frimpong-
I read that wrong. But
Frimpong
why
would
you
have been
want
more
Trent
traditional
to
right
play
back.
DM?
I don't want Trent to play DM.
Yeah.
If I wanted Trent to play DM, I would have said commit to DM Trent. I said commit to centre mid Trent.
But you know, Frimpong being a right back is just mad as well for us.
Potentially. But then I look at other teams that got a very attacking fullback one side. But I'm doing this on the basis that we get an Inacio or a Tadibo.
Yeah, but anyway, don't
left
divert
back,
from
centre back
topic.
thing.
Mbappe. Talk to me about Mbappe.
I'd love Mbappe, but I don't think it happens without losing Salah. And then the part that gets me about this, is, are we getting Mbappe for 5 years, or are we getting Mbappe for 2 years until he decides I want to go Real Madrid?
I don't want us to. But why do we have to sell Salah to buy Mbappe? We have so much money.
I'm just saying I don't see us having both. I'd love Mbappe. Honest to God, I'd love Mbappe to join while we've got Salah, because then our front three would be Diaz, Salah, Nunez. But I just don't see the football club justifying.
Imagine that on the
Mbappe.
counter attack.
Yeah, we've got it already. Mate. Diaz, Nunez,
The other
Salah
team
on
would
the
just give up,
dangerous.
stop running. Like they would actually just stop running.
I just think that it's an interesting one with Mbappe. If we're able to get him in alongside Salah, fuck me, you've got an attack for days. But I just wonder if the football club are going to do it.
That's
And
when you'd actually really need a DM, like at that point.
Probably, yeah.
At that point, you need a Palhinha at that point.
You'd either need the DM or you'd need to stop whatever the left back does at the minute, which is like slightly attacking, but then coming back, and you'd need to just fully commit to, right, left back is centre back is left back, sort of thing. But I just wonder how much he's going to cost wage-wise. He's on.
Wages. He's going to cost John W. Henry a lot of money. Let's all be honest.
That's the part that I think will stop us, because are we going to break the wage structure right when a lot of key players are going to need new deals for Mbappe? Because if Mbappe gets, let's say he's not going to get £1 million, but let's say Mbappe gets 600k, then Trent is due a new deal in the summer. You tell me he's not going, right, I want 300, 350. I'm just as important as this team. I'm the vice captain. Boyle,
Trent deserves a pay rise. By the way, it's just us who always act like we cannot pay these players this money. We can pay them this money.
No, I'm fine with that. But I'm saying the football club, when you've got Trent who's going to be in need of a new deal, Van Dijk is going to be in need of a new deal, Salah who's in need of a new deal if you want to keep him around, which we should.
You're giving Salah a contract, right?
Yes, 100% I am.
Thank God. Thank you. We were about to open up a can of worms that I wouldn't just like.
I think Jota is due a new deal at some point. Like, I just think the club aren't going to break the wage structure this much for him. As much as I'd love him, because
sell Jota.
I wouldn't sell Jota.
I'd sell Diaz to Barcelona. Because Diaz is just, he's just not a Liverpool forward.
I think Diaz is a Liverpool forward. If there was one that had to go,
he'll improve. It's just in front of goal. That's the problem.
If there was one forward who had to go, I would probably make it Jota, but I'd be very sad letting him go, because I think he's so underrated. But I don't want to let go of Gakpo, because he offers us what we need in certain games in terms of the quality.
Yeah, Gakpo. I don't think we need. By the way, Gakpo if we're saying from a tactical perspective, Gakpo, Salah, Mbappe makes more sense.
Arguably, yeah.
Purely tactical. If you're just saying purely tactical, that would be the new Salah, Mane, Firmino right there.
I just think if one forward had to go, because there's that lowest appender, that's the other name I forgot earlier, lowest appender as well, who apparently we're after and we're scouting, like really interested in, who just has very similar stats to Nunez, but is a better, more consistent finisher apparently. So,
Nunez
would
is
we
a more consistent finisher at Benfica.
So, we still not looked at a right winger. That's the big thing. We still have not found another fucking right winger. We're just buying left wingers and strikers. But I look at it.
We take Almiron.
No. Why would I
Just
take
kidding,
Almiron?
Of course I wouldn't. I wouldn't either.
But look, I think you just
on.
seen all these names getting linked, and it looks like it's going to be a really big summer for some reason. I didn't think it'd be this really big summer, but it's looking like it might be. You've seen a lot of big names linked. I think there's going to be a piece of business in January. What it is, I don't know, but I think there's going to be a piece of business in January. But then all these names getting linked, it's just a bit mad to me in terms of the quality and the amount of money that's being thrown. I mean, Joao Neves
Kid, how do you feel about him?
Would be lying here if I said I watched them much. But I know we had a really good game against City yesterday.
You know what it is? I really just don't trust Bundesliga forwards.
It's hit and miss, isn't it?
It really is hit and miss. Timo Werner, Kai Havertz.
Yeah,
have you seen Kai Havertz's number at Leverkusen? Have you seen his numbers?
Oh yeah, he was someone who I
you understand his numbers were out of this world, insane.
Yeah. I was looking at him to replace Bobby. I thought he'd be a quite good Bobby replacement because of the way he played and the numbers he was getting, but just didn't work out. I think the thing that has to be considered is how much is going to work with Klopp. Jurgen Klopp can. A lot of these players who joined, Timo Werner was playing the fucking Frank. Like, it's not going to work.
No, but Timo Werner missed too many chances. We cannot say anything about that.
No, I get that, but I also think that Jurgen Klopp can help iron out a lot of kinks in these forwards game that other managers don't. But I look at, if you were to show me a world where next season Liverpool have Salah and Mbappe as their two main forwards.
All we need is a bastard DM and we'd win every competition.
Leagues don't. If you're getting me Mbappe and Salah, leagues done, man. Leagues done.
Yeah, as I said, all we need is literally just a bastard DM. Get me a bastard. Any bastard who tackles and we go to go.
I don't even think you need a bastard DM per se. I think you just need someone who is a better defender.
If you had Salah and Mbappe, you damn right you do, because they're both not really defensive work rate demons, are they?
Yeah, but you've got your three midfielders who... Bear in mind, yes, we had...
So how many kilometers you want Soboslai to run a game? How many kilometers you want Gravenberg to run a game?
But let's look at all the midfielders we'd have next season, per se. So in my world, I would sign... I'd let go of Matip. On a free. I'd let go of Thiago on a free. Or bury him, because he might be dead. And I'd probably sell one of Jota or Diaz, but I'd probably sell Jota just because I think Diaz gives us... I'm fine with either. I just personally sell Jota because I think, even though I love him and I think he's the best finisher at the football club, Diaz is just something different and we don't have much of what Diaz has at the football club. And then I'd commit to Trent at centre mid. I'd buy Inacio. I'd buy Sadibo. I'd buy Frimpong. Because that's going to cost you about 100 million due to release clauses and stuff. And then if you're able to get Mbappe for free, wow. And then you probably have a midfielder on top of that as well. And then you're looking at midfield options of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Jones, McAllister, and Trent. That's 6 midfielders for 3 spots. That's quite fine. And you're adding a DM also. I mean, who was that one who was thrown in there today? Joao Neves. Apparently he's very highly thought of as a DM at Benfica. Maybe you're adding him. The DM market is a weird one in terms of who you're going to get. But I don't think a bastard DM who just tackles is the way forwards. I think we need someone who's got a little bit of quality on the ball.
Yeah, but I think right now that's what we need. Who is a Gennaro Gattuso midfielder today? The problem is there's less of them right now than anything else, to be honest with you.
The issue is, Husam, that there are no more lone DMs. Everyone's a double pivot DM. There's no lone DMs anymore.
as
But
long as
Palhinha-
Fulham are taking the piss with the money.
But Palhinha is also a double pivot DM.
No. I'm no, but me and you are different. I need a bastard. I'm not doing the whole Tom Little thing. And by the way, for people saying Douglas Luiz, can we all cut the crap here? There's literally zero difference between Douglas Luiz and Alexis McAllister.
I wouldn't want Douglas Luiz from Villa. I want Boubacar Kamara. I think Kamara's the better one out of Villa for a DM.
Yeah, but with Douglas Luiz, you know the reason why I don't get the Douglas Luiz thing? He's literally McAllister 2.0. There's zero difference between him and McAllister.
I think Douglas Luiz is a little bit more physical, but they play
Yeah,
the
but
same
come
way.
on, like what? He's just 5 inches taller. That's why. Like, come on, bro.
Like I said, Kamara's the one who
Douglas Luiz is like McAllister, just fundamentally sound, can do everything at a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 level, and he's just a average, fundamentally very good player, which is exactly what McAllister is. He's not a DM in the Liverpool sense, so it would just make no sense. That's why me, I take Palhinha.
Why would you want Palhinha over Kamara per se?
That's why you should have just fucking kept Fabinho. I told you, Tom, we just should have fucking kept him, but you bastard decided to sell him.
Because he's lighting the world up in Saudi, isn't he?
Oh, here we go. There you are.
I'm happy we got it, because whilst there was the potentially returns back to a level that we knew he was, what if he just carried on that downward spiral?
Yeah, then you just sell him for 20 the summer after.
I'm happy with the 45 we got.
Yeah.
Or the 40, whatever it was.
Was it spent on? Endo?
I mean, Gravenberch would cost that much.
Gravenberch and Endo. Exactly.
I mean, look, that's not a Fabinho issue, though. And again, let me ask you, why would you want... I'm just saying, I want Kamara from Villa. You want Palhinha. Why Palhinha over Kamara? Because Kamara got good tackling numbers.
Why Palhinha? Is because Palhinha is more of a bastard, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but do you think that our midfield has to be just a bastard? Or do they need a little bit on the ball?
We need Lee Cattermole who can pass. That's all we need.
So then you want Kamara then?
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I just need someone who just tackles, clarts people. Stop the fucking counterattacks. That's all I want.
I look at Kamara and I just see the right DM for us. If you're after Fabinho 2.0, Fabinho 2.0,
so perfect.
Edson Alvarez was the one. But if you're looking for Fabinho 2.0,
don't you think he does that as well?
I think Yusuf Fofana. If you're asking for what type of DM he's like, I think he's more of a Kante-like DM rather than a destroyer type DM. Whereas Kamara, I think Kamara for me just gives me so much of a vibe of Fabinho. So much of a Fabinho vibe. He's got the long legs. He's just everywhere. He can play at centre back if needs be. So best believe he won't be going to centre back if we get him. I think that's the one difference. He can't take penalties, but Kamara's a really good option. And I think it's been rumoured in and around that he's got a release clause next year of like 45 million.
Do you think the best ever penalty we've seen as Liverpool fans was Van Dijk against Kepa in the Carabao Cup final?
It's a fucking mad pen, to be fair. I'll give him that.
He looked at Kepa in the eyes and just shot it exactly where he was. Do you understand how much of a...
It was the fact he just turned back and stared at him afterwards as well.
For me, that's the number one right there.
I mean, who else is there? There's Manu Kone maybe, but I think again he's more of a like run around.
Yo, get out! Get out! I'm actually gonna fully time him out. Man said Thomas Suchek. I'm just switching on my phone right now to literally just time you out. Get out, Tampaline. I know. Listen, you're a super chatter of the channel as well. You're a big supporter. Man said Suchek. Put user in timeout. I'm not gonna time you out 5 minutes, just 1 minute. So you can think.
I'm going to see Højbjerg next. I'm going to see Højbjerg next.
Yeah, Højbjerg next. Man said,
oh my God, Valve.
Remember Højbjerg? What Kurdish was saying?
Look at what Valve just put down.
What?
Højbjerg, the man who can't play for Tottenham when everyone's fully fit, is apparently our solution.
No, he's not the solution. Big up Red Line of Teranga, our favorite hot yoga teacher, which is essentially yoga outside. Big up Husam, hope all good is bro. Big up Tom. Have you ever done yoga, Tom?
None.
Have you done any physical exercise?
Yes. I play footy like every week, mate.
Play what?
I play footy every week.
No, I mean other than that. I mean
no,
like non-hobbies.
I played basketball for a little bit, but
Oh,
like
you're the
yoga and
fucking
shit.
worst
not me.
basketball player of all time. I can just tell.
Lad, I'm the biggest shit out of a point guard you've ever seen.
There is no way you're on the point. There is no way you're on the point. There is no way you're lying. You're lying. They just put you
Genuinely,
point guard because you're the
I'm
shortest
not.
guy.
Yeah, because I'm not 6'5", so I can't play any of the roles. But what I do, I'm. You remember Gary Payton? Remember, I am basically Gary Payton, but I can't
Look at
score.
you comparing yourself to the glove. You're not the glove. You're the mitten. More like, have some shame. Have some shame.
No, but hold on,
DP.
Sam. What position do you reckon I play?
I don't think
what
you can
position
play,
am I?
to be honest with you.
No.
What
position am I?
What is the polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? When I asked you that first
Look at
question,
this
I
one.
meant like, yoga, gym, boxing, taekwondo. Like, you don't do any of that?
No, not for me. But I'm gonna ask you again. What position do you reckon I am? Pussy. What position?
Football, left back, 100%.
No.
Center back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was close. You're slow, right? Be honest, you're not the quickest.
I'm not slow, but I'm not quick. I'm like massive. I'm like massive level of pace. If you're going through a chart of like Van Dijk, Matip, Lovren, I'm not Lovren, but I'm like massive level of pace. I catch up with a decent amount of attacking.
By the way,
Lovren was not quicker than Matip.
Yes, he was.
Matip is deceptively quick. Fuck's sake.
Tom comes to this channel to just get abused every time. Man said Tom would commit a backcourt violation every time. This is what I'm saying. He probably don't even know what a backcourt violation is. By the way,
I know what a backcourt violation is.
News, are you still sure you want to still support the Oklahoma City Thunder?
I support 14 players on the Oklahoma City Thunder race.
Oh my days, man. Ozan, big up to you, Habibi. Thank you for the super chat. He would commit that violation. Big up selection says our DM needs to be efficient in the build-up. I can't be a tackle Marcel Palhina. I don't trust him in back-to-man situations and build-up. Alan Varela fit. Thoughts on your bestie?
Isn't Alan Varela like some Porto DM? Like,
I think so. Isn't he? Yeah, he is the Porto DM, no?
That's a massive gamble. Like, no, I'm not. To be honest, look, for me, the two best DM options for us, what I think we need, are either Boubacar Kamara that you can actually get. You know, obviously, I'd love Caicedo or something, but the two best options are Kamara or Onana. They're for me, Amadou Onana. What? This is the everyone slags off and so Amadou Onana's a good player. Just because he plays at Everton, it doesn't mean he's not a good player. Amadou Onana fits what we need. Like, why is it suggested that it's a bad idea to want Amadou Onana? There's just some weird narrative around that he can't play football. Amadou Onana is the type of guy that you want. Plus, you get to dunk on Everton's heads, which would be 10 times fucking hilarious. Onana or Kamara? Why are we acting like Onana can't play with the ball? Onana can play with the ball. Onana's got like an 87% pass accuracy, averaging 40 passes a game, and an Everton side that's crap and doesn't keep hold of the ball. He's good. Kamara's good on the ball as well. Okay, you want me to do the outro? Well, apparently,
you know what it is? A selection. His take is so wild. He made me and you agree. He actually fully made us agree. You're talking about bad build-up. One second. You're talking about bad build-up. In your previous super chat, you're talking about bad build-up with Palhina, which is fair enough. That's a fair concern. Imagine build-up with Onana. Do you understand how shit the build-up would be with Onana? Like, Palhina is at least like, I hear you, but I think he could do it type thing. Onana is bad on the build-up. Onana is a perfect mid-table midfielder, and that's why you have a mid-table mindset. mid-table midfielder. Come, let's defend with a low block. Come, let's just do all this shit and let's just head the ball and do all this, you know, just tall, strong shit that everyone just does. This is the thing. Like, let's not do this, because the problem with you, when you just have a shit opinion, like your Czech Decore opinion, you just carry on. Palhinha has at least, like, Palhinha, I don't think he's a good passer. I hold my hands up. But I think at least if you give him the ball, he would be able to, like, maybe pin a long ball every now and then, play left, play right.
Why are we acting like Onana can't do that and doesn't do that? It's just not consistent because he's in an Everton team that plays fucking long ball.
Exactly. And that's his level. Long ball team. That's
How is that his level, though? How is that his
because
level?
that's where he's playing. Thank you, Red Line of Tarango says, Thomas, the reason Doke's decision making stinks. Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's just, hey, it's that listen, the Ben Doke comparison was right all along, because low-key, him and Tom Little share so many similarities. Listen, this is just another episode of Husam X Tom Little. I'll continue to kind of just educate him on the sport of football. This is just what we do. But I appreciate Tom Little joining us. Tom, in the rare event that you do want to upload a video, Your Majesty, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Tom Little One on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. The works, mate. The works. You know how it is.
Yes, the works. The works. Guys, I'll bully him off stream so he could do a stream. Don't worry, I got you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Big up Selection, Red Line of Tiranga, Ozan, and Lauren. Stick around on the stream because it will redirect you to my other stream, which is the Manchester United Galatasaray watch along, like literally. And today, you know what it is? I just want to see United in the Europa League. I don't want to see them finish fourth, because I think that's the easy escape for them, if you would like. I don't want an easy escape. I want every Manchester United fan to just feel worse and worse and worse and worse and be more pissed and more pissed and more pissed and more upset and more upset. I just want them to just.
Do you know how funny it would be? Do you know how funny it would be for United if they took the piss out of us for getting Europa League last season and they end up in the same competition as us?
Exactly. See, now you're thinking.
But there's the potentially don't even go as far as us. If they get fall down to the Europa League, they're going to play round 32. If they lose in the round 32, we get further than them.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The thing is,
despite them being champion team, funny, isn't it?
You know what it is? I just need Galatasaray to win today, and then I'm supporting Manchester United against Bayern, so they can just see you in the Europa League type thing. Anyway, love you all. So as you guys can see, khalas here, the watch along is ready. Hit the like button, subscribe, Habibis, and see you on that stream. Tom Little's howlers just continue stream after stream after stream. Yalla.